Hello, I'm Grimith, and this is Hitman, Codename 47, brought to you all by Kylarnatia for 7 hours, as part of the Rewarding Rewarders opportunity I offered last year. Unlike with many of the games on the Rewarding Rewarders list, I am familiar with Hitman. I've beaten the game. It has been over a decade since I last played it. This was a purchase of my brother's, and while not my preferred genre, I nevertheless enjoyed my time with Hitman. Until quite recently, whenever I reinstalled the game, configured it to display at a 1920 by 1080 resolution, ran the tutorial to refamiliarize myself with the controls, and realized that the control schemes, the two default ones, as suggested by the game, are a little outdated by game design purposes, and had to spend some time refamiliarizing myself out of Control 47. It's pretty fun. The instruction manual is pretty short, and so is this game. I should be able to finish it within 7 hours, and if not, well, that's my fault. I will be playing this on hard difficulty. I will attempt to do things stealthily, but, you know, I don't like to redo things, so if something goes awry, I'll commit to my errors, and try to complete the mission, in spite of my flaws. 47 is not a first-person shooter. Hitman, rather, is not a first-person shooter. 47 is not someone who can take a lot of punishment, or he isn't even, incredibly accurate. It's realistic in that phase. He has a lot of problems, and you need to work with him on that front. I'm going to go ahead and clip the volume down a bit here, both music and sound-wise. The reason for this is, well, I don't want to deafen myself. It's important. I figured I'd do that on camera. You folks can let me know if the sound or music volumes are insufficient for you. Those are my graphics settings. Obviously, this is not a 640 by 40 resolution. I had to edit the settings folder to achieve my current balance. Also, starting game, we'll go ahead and delete that test, which only had me doing the tutorial. Besides, it was on normal difficulty. We'll call this Let's Get On With It, and switch it to hard difficulty. And tutorialize me, Captain.
Wake up, my friend. It's the dawn of a new day, and you have things to do. I will guide and teach you, and you will learn by doing. Always remember, I am not only your guide and mentor, but think of me as the person you trust the most. The skills you learn today will not only be useful, but vital for performing the tasks I have chosen for you. You see, you have been carefully selected. You are very special to me.
Right, so, tutorial mission, meant to familiarize yourself with the controls of the game. The instruction manual, a few pages of it, are devoted to helping you go through the tutorial, to familiarize yourself with all the controls, assuming you're using the default numpad scheme, which I am not. I'm using a custom WASD. There's a default WASD too, but we threw that out the window.
You are learning fast, my friend. I knew you would. Now, go and find some clothes to put on.
So, apparently this outfit's a little inappropriate for what we're meant to be doing. But our new outfit.
Very good.
So, this is 47.
Go on, my friend. Go to the door and let us proceed with the next lesson.
We're not told anything about 47's past, or his capabilities, other than he wakes up on this gurney. There's just like a few sentences of description in the book about the situation. And after this tutorial, he ends up being in the employ of an agency. He's a professional killer. I can get into some discussion about whether 47 is an anti-hero or villain protagonist. I think he's a villain protagonist. Doors automatically close in this game.
You are doing very well. Next task is to enter the next room.
But I think we'll save that discussion for after we finish the game. Or at least go through some contracts.
Good. As you can see, things are moving fast. See? That wasn't so hard, was it? You are doing just fine.
I move too fast for the dialogue.
Continue the next exercise.
Who has time for that? He talks way too slow anyway. If you want to enjoy the dialogue, I'm sure you can find a long play or something. Oh. Go on now.
Excellent.
Good job. We don't know, as of now, who that individual talking to us is, other than the fact that he's our mentor and person we should trust the most. You should always listen to someone who tells you to trust them more than anyone else. They would never lie to you.
Good. You are doing just fine. Now take the elevator and let's continue to the next lesson.
Well, maybe I don't wanna. Maybe you can't make me. Ever think about that? No, because you don't care about my feelings. We got some strafe controls. We got some lean controls. You lean twice. You can see around corners, which is apparently great for shooting, although 47's accuracy is not stellar. Let's see, what else do we got? Right. We have some camera controls. Here's first person. It's a bobblehead. It's pretty fun. I was waiting for something to happen. Seems like the game's gonna give me a hard time, though. Hitman can also run. You go, Hitman. Dur, dur, dur. I'm glad I could bring that all to you. Right. Let's continue as if nothing happened. Also, 47's tie has some issues. We'll just put it like that. Let's go to basement 3. Oh, man. Good times. Good times. Close combat training ground.
You are an excellent pupil, my very best so far. But then again, I knew you would be. We are now moving on to more complicated issues. I'm sure you are ready for it.
Yep, sure am. What do we got here? We got some fiber wire.
Ah, piano wire. The choice of a real pro. Now let us go and get wired. Try it out on the dummy over there.
Use fiber wire, piano wire, when you're behind someone. You can go into stealth mode, like this, or you can do it while standing up. Hold down the button you would use to use a weapon for, in this case it's mouse 1. You get in position, and you release it.
Bad. You will soon get the hang of this.
If you're close enough, 47 will get up right next to the person, and take care of the rest of the work himself. It's an effective silent killer. How about that? We also have...
Very good. The Pentagon Oyabun knife. Excellent choice for close man-to-man combat. Handy and silent when you wish to avoid detection. Blades are 440C high-carbon stainless steel.
Look, we don't have time for this weapon porn.
Not bad. Good. Very good. Good. It's time to move on, my friend. Proceed with the next item.
One of the reasons the tutorial annoys me is because it is weapon porn.
You are an excellent pupil. It is a pleasure to see you at work. At this speed, you will soon have perfected your skills. I'm in awe of your efforts and results. Keep this up, and you will be second to none. Now go to the table and choose your weapon.
Also, I don't remember 47's camera being so bobbly. Like, you can't do first-person mode. It's like 47 has the jitters after just waking up. And in this situation, it depends on the camera angle. We'll have to see when we actually get into the missions. Let's go ahead and pick up the gun.
Now for on target and reloading practice. Step over to the shooting range.
My apologies. Let's try that again and pick up a gun.
Ah, a very fine choice. A sturdy and noisy companion. But you will still get the last word in most discussions with this one. It's a .50 Action Express with a capacity of 7 bullets in a clip. It's a semi-automatic, length 6
Gunborn.
inches, 15.9 centimeters by 32 millimeters, weight 1.89. Good.
Let's go ahead and pick up the Beretta 92.
Semi-automatic 9mm pistol. This model is used by military and law enforcement units worldwide. It holds 15 rounds in a clip. Now load it. Excellent. An AMT handballer. A fine stainless steel version of the Code Government 1911A. With its 7 rounds of 45 ACP, it is a powerful package.
If you get nauseous easily, sorry, 47 has no time for
Let's try
that.
it out, shall we? And be wary of the recoil. Needless to say, this is not a toy.
Then why did you say it? Let's go ahead and use the Desert Eagle first, because I picked it up first. Step up to our target range here. And have a bobblehead. A pretty serious bobble. I mean, we could stand back a little bit, but that would be outside the scoring purposes. We gotta look at that counter there. Let's do this. Yeah. Alright, that's the Desert Eagle done. Beretta 92. And again. Alright. Finally, we'll use the hardballer. And once more for the road, please, Hitman. 47. I think those names are interchangeable. I mean, he is the Hitman. Or at least that's what he's called later on. Alright, we did a good job. Look at what all those bullets managed to accomplish. That amazing accuracy at work, everyone. Hitman's power. Moving along now.
You are an excellent specimen. Your performance is remarkable, and I must say I am impressed, although I had high hopes for you from the beginning. Now the training becomes much more refined.
Yep.
In this mock-up, you will encounter friends as well as enemies. Your objective here is to discern between them as you make your way through this maze armed with a submachine gun.
Yup.
You can practice single shots as well as controlled bursts of 3 to 4 rounds. Now pick up the
Alright,
one
yeah,
and
that's
load
good.
it. Excellent. A very persuasive item. A choice for the true professional, emphasized by its widespread use among SWAT teams and special forces around the world.
Mm-hmm.
9mm paramount.
Nope.
The choice of a discerning connoisseur. When a high-profile army like the Israelis swear by it, then you know it is quality hardware. This submachine gun, good.
We'll just go ahead and just pick up
Find
some
your way
ammo,
through
folks.
this city. Red is for bad guys.
We're not gonna need all this, but we gotta have some fun in our lives. Let's go shoot some people, just to shut him up. Because holy crap. Alright. Mission accomplished. We win, everyone. Put up the banner. Uh-oh. I made a mistake there. I was not in the proper camera angle to see that target. Mistakes may or may not. See, this is the advantage of live commentary here. I'm gonna get distracted by that crap. That's $5,000 right there. It's okay. 47 doesn't need that many credits. This game, killing civilians will incur credit cost penalties. Credits are what you use to buy equipment for missions. Credits are also used to, well, if Hitman dies, you can continue with, you know, whatever. The point of the matter is that you can screw yourself over by continuing and proceeding without properly performing missions, at least according to the game's specific standards. Anyway, we just used the Uzi there a whole lot. We reloaded it just fine. don't think we took the AP5 out for a spin. MP5 out for a spin at all. So there you go. Hope that wasn't loud in everyone's ears. I'm sure we were fine. Let's go ahead and trigger this. Take me to basement 2, where I can watch some epic tie action.
Congratulations! Only the best of the best reach this level. All previous levels will seem crude and base compared to the complicated and refined tactics needed to perform well at this point.
Yep.
These exquisite, finely tuned sniper rifles.
Look, I'm tired of this.
This affordable pump-action shotgun is a surefire hit within 50 meters. If you prefer adjustable open sights, the Monte Carlo stock promotes fast sight alignment. Available in 12 gauge, with choice of either 20-inch fully rifled barrel for sabot or standard slugs, or 20-inch fixed improved cylinder barrel for rifled slugs or buckshot.
Alright, so there's numerous weapons in this game. They have different ranges, different areas of effectiveness. We won't be doing a whole lot with them, but it's a way to familiarize yourself with them in case you can't complete the stealth objectives due to lack of skill or lack of knowledge and you don't feel like obtaining the knowledge. But as noted, 47 is not the most pro at achieving this. Does look pretty cool there, though. Much cooler than what I remember him being. Now, you have also noticed that Hitman 47 has an incredible ability to store things inside his suit. This ability fades with the larger rifles, such as a shotgun. It's just not a skill he has. Now, what is my drop key? I can't remember. F. Right. We won't be needing that. Yeah.
You have picked a classic and long-time favorite for warring factions around the world.
We got ourselves a Kalashnikov here. Oops. Well, it's gonna be aggravating. Go ahead and pick up some ammo. Not that we really need it. And let's just choose a longer range. Sure. Amazing accuracy, without a doubt. And
the R93 Tactical covers a wide range of applications, owing to its outstanding accuracy over long distances. The fast, simple handling is in this case an indispensable safety and security factor.
Absolutely. It may come as no surprise that 47 can be incredibly accurate with a sniper rifle. We have some realistic bobble here to prevent you from guaranteeing yourself some headshot action. But some practice with it can render some pretty good results. Just gotta familiarize yourself with 47's bobblehead, and you'll be fine. Wasn't that awesome? We won't be needing this. Let's go ahead. We didn't really get a chance to give the MP5 that much love. We'll stick with the Beretta, though. Proceed right along here. Call ourselves another elevator. And take it up to basement 1. Now, the game doesn't tell you what you're supposed to do next. Over there is a gentleman. If you walk into him, you might think, oh, maybe I'm supposed to practice stealth here? No, I even made this mistake whenever I just reinstalled the game a few weeks back. No. You run into this guy, he will tase you, bro, and you get to do the tutorial all over again, listening to that obnoxious voice the entire time. No, what you're actually supposed to do is get past him using, just die. Thank you. Cracks me up every time. Now, we've taken his body. This is meant to teach you such mechanics as, well, dealing with the body. We're going to be taking his clothes. Hitman allows for figure customization. Not really sure where I wanted to go with that. And relocating bodies so that others do not see them. It's not really necessary to relocate the body in this situation, but it gives us another opportunity to admire this floating Beretta. And really, what could be more fun than that? That should be fine. Look, you can put the body down now. Now that we've seen the amazing accuracy of Hitman in action, I'm wearing the proper outfit, sir. You can let me through. Much obliged. Thank you. I think my work here is done. I don't much care for the locker. I'm just ready to get out of here and finish this tutorial. Please, let me. And that takes care of it. 47 is meant to escape. There's the asshole himself who was directing us. That snide voice. No one loves you. Hong Kong, 1 year later.
Ah, so this is Hong Kong. People talk of it as an interesting place. Filled with mystery, laughs, and excitement, they say. Not really my scene.
Alright, folks. See you in the next video. I guess I can let this display. I gotta, listen to that video, though, and make sure everything was good with it. Otherwise, it'd just be a complete disaster everywhere.